A typical store here in Fortaleza, Brazil, which is commonplace in all of Brazil, which is very strange to Americans like me, because it's like stepping back into the 1950s, for real. This is a traditional store in Brazil, and look at the prices. In American money, these are only 40 cents, and the majority of things come in these bags. Also, the freezer areas are like this, where you open them this way. Another cool thing, the milk here is in these jugs that never have to be refrigerated. Also, they have the classic meat section, like you would think from the 1950s. And the fish is right here in the open. You can smell it as soon as you walk into the store. Pretty fantastic. I truly love the food here in Brazil, even though it tastes new, strange, and different, because the majority of the food is not processed. It's actual real food. Check it out. I mean, just check out all of these fantastic produces. Things you've never even seen before. Things you can't even really describe that are so foreign to Americans. We don't even know what true food is. I mean, check out these things. You don't even know what these are. And look how different the bananas are. They're so strange and exotic. Here in Brazil, where life is real and the food is fantastic, they understand what it is to eat normal sized food, not like Americans. And check these out, dude. These are the normal sized things they sell individually here, and they're everywhere. Wait until you see the sodas. Now, for the majority of Americans, this is the size of product we usually buy, right? But for the majority of Brazilians, this is the size they usually buy. And you might think, wow, I would see that in a kid's meal at McDonald's. That is the actual amount of soda you're supposed to drink per person. They understand that here, and that's why not everybody here's a rhino. And for this cause, I truly feel bad for us Americans because of the decades of subliminal messaging of logos and brand names and the introduction of additives and additives into food and hormones. We have left ourselves with an obese, unhealthy society that was brought on by all these different brands that have been overwhelmed by the pharmaceuticals and by the advertisers and food companies. And it's a really terrible thing because we're dramatically suffering where the rest of the world eats regular food. We wouldn't even know it if we tasted it. And I feel bad for us. And it's a really hard thing to escape because these things have literally touched every restaurant and every store within America, except for the truly whole foods and organic things. So if you want to escape the system, it's going to be extremely difficult and costly. But I would say seek them out for your health's sake and for posterity and generational sake. God bless you.